Have you ever noticed, or maybe you're realizing it now, that narcissists cannot stand people of strength? They lose control, they lose their mind when they're dealing with or they have to deal with somebody who is strong. If you know, you know. You've witnessed it, you've seen it, you lived with it, you've married it. This might have been a parent. Maybe it's your narcissistic boss, coworker, or friend. They tend to lose their narcissistic mind when they are dealing with a strong individual. Hello, everybody. This is your empath sis, Mommy So True. I'm so happy that you're here to watch this video. Today, I want to discuss why narcissists go crazy when you are too strong, because they just do. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Shout out to all my day one subscribers. So good to see you guys joining back in. I do want to give you a special invitation. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the community. Hit the notification bell. Don't miss my weekly lives and video posts. Also, if you're inspired to do so by listening to this video, hit that like button, share the content, and leave a comment if there's something you want to share with other thrivers in this community. I want to start by introducing the concept of narcissism and how narcissistic people operate, how they're designed, and their way of thinking. What you must know if you don't know already, they are very diabolical in their way of thinking. It's very evil to me, the way narcissists think and how they operate. To me, a lot of their thinking is done through demonic influence because it doesn't make sense. It's completely irrational. They do the worst of the worst. They do so much damage to people's emotions, life. They bring debt into your life. They take from you. They steal. They commit adultery. They're highly envious and jealous of you, always wanting to be in competition, always aiming to one-up you, however that looks for them. It's all about grandiosity with most narcissists. And then you have the narcissists who are coverted, who do more sneaky attacks. They do things, they throw stones, and they hide their hands. That's the more coverted type narcissist. But every narcissist operates on grandiosity and vulnerability. This is the character of all narcissists. And when that is your character, that is your design to the core, you are a weak individual. And when you have to deal with strong individuals, your demons become irritated. Healthy human beings don't allow their pride and their ego to destroy their lives. Narcissists are very good at doing that. They do it so badly that they self-destruct. They are their own enemies. They are their worst enemies. They have a very hard time self-reflecting, introspecting, taking and accepting responsibilities and accountability for things that they do and that they cause. It's never their fault. They're professionals at manipulating so they can be victims in every situation. Most of the situations they create. They lie so much that they create so much chaos, dysfunction, and drama. And it's like they love it. They need it. They need it because deep down inside of every narcissist is an empty, broken demon baby. This is why they go crazy when you are too strong. They cannot handle dealing with the confrontations of a real being, a real person. A real one is typically a strong one. Somebody who has emotional intelligence because they're able to introspect, they're able to look within themselves and recognize their faults. They're able to own up to their faults. They're able to be stable enough in life to take on responsibilities. A strong individual is you, that person that is in that narcissist life, was in that narcissist life, that did things that the narcissist could never measure up to. You may have not just been book smart, but you also know how to build a business. You may not just be able to know how to build a business, but you know how to deal with people, talk to people, and create a good, successful business. You are too strong when you have too many qualities that most narcissists wish they had. The thing about the narcissist and how weak they are, they're very good at pretending to be confident, pretending to be able to take on the world when truly they can't handle anything. When they're faced with true obstacles in life, true issues and challenges in life, they are calling on someone like you that actually have the strength to get through it. Someone who actually has the spirit to pray about it. You are way too strong and too full of light for the demons in a narcissist. That's why when they're around you and you are woken to them and you are, if you are a confident person, someone who actually has real self-esteem, their manipulating tactics, their gaslighting ways doesn't really work with you. And when a narcissist is not able to convince you through gaslighting, manipulate you, sabotage your life like they thought they would be able to, they're challenged. Their demons are highly irritated. They become very bothered. They start to act crazy. They don't know what to do. They start over talking, overreacting, overplaying their hand. They start exposing more and more and more of the person truly behind that mask. A strong individual makes it very hard for a narcissist to stay tucked behind that mask. It's very easy for a strong individual to come around that narcissist's life and start to, look beyond the surface. You start tearing down walls. You start dissolving and ripping that mask off, and you start to see there's something else there. There's somebody else there. And most likely it's not a human. It's some type of a creature. It's some type of an entity. There are a lot of psychological reasons why a narcissist cannot be around strong people. Go crazy with strong individuals. Can't stand people with strong personalities. A lot of that includes that lack of empathy, because someone with a strong personality probably has a lot of empathy. They care about the little things, the big things, whatever thing, they care about it. They wholeheartedly do things. They invest in people. They put their time into doing things. They actually care about reaching goals and accomplishments. They actually go and seek careers. They actually want to advance their life. Psychologically, you challenge a narcissist, especially if they don't have their own goals, if they don't really have anything aligned in life. And sometimes you're dealing with narcissists who make it look like they got it all together, but they don't have no real longevity plan. There's no real future goal, because that lack of empathy makes them really not care. It makes it hard for them to care about the important things in life. Psychologically, they're just too jealous, too controlling, want to dominate everybody. Feeling entitled. They think that just because they married you, you owe them your soul. Just because they bought you a house or a car or gave you a child, you owe them your soul. But if you are that strong individual who makes the narcissist know, let the narcissist know that actually, no, you don't owe me. You're not my daddy. You're not my mother. I don't do what you say. You're not just going to snap your finger and then I say how high or how low. I'm not your puppet. I'm not your doormat. When you become that strong individual and you carry that type of a strong personality, you drive a narcissist crazy, because all a narcissist wants is to be able to dominate and control people. They want to be able to call the shots. They want to be the one that is in the spotlight as father of the year, mother of the year, best grandparent on the block, the best Christian in the church. When you know at home, this person is demonic. This person gossips all day. This person has negative things to say about everybody, full of complete dishonesty. So when a strong individual is around, someone who demands truth, someone who is seeking truth, speaking truth, observing the fakeness and comparing it to real, and they're like not with it, you threaten their ego, which is very fragile. As much as the narcissist seems to love themselves and loves, to take care of their self and nothing else, not the kids, not you, it doesn't matter. The narcissist is focused on what they can get from others to be happy, or benefits they can get from people to be somebody, because they are opportunists. That same mirror that they see their reflection in, the reflection that they are in love with, that fantasy mindset of being in love with that fake person that they've created for the world to see. That mirror represents how fragile their ego really is. Because most people will see right through that mask. Most people will discover that there is actually some kind of a demon entity, crazy nut of a person behind that mask. And once people start to notice that, once the narcissist feels that there's a strong person around who's on to them, who sees the truth, who's demanding the truth, who's looking for the truth, it fragiles their ego. They have all the pride in the world because they have to protect that fragile ego. You throw something at it hard enough, it's going to crack, it's going to break. You drop that mirror, it's going to crack, it's going to break. That's how fragile the ego of a narcissist is. That represents a weak individual. Weak people are allergic to strong people. Strong individuals are not going to tolerate the weak behaviors of narcissists, the revengeful, spiteful behaviors, the ridiculous, unnecessary rage, humiliating you in public in front of friends, criticizing you in front of your children, all the pettiness that they do. All the petty, pathetic, baby-like behaviors, all the pathological lying and neglecting and abandoning that they do to people that they should be responsible for, people that they should be taking care of, especially those children. Strong people will not tolerate this type of nonsense. It doesn't matter how they got into it, how long they've been in it. When a real one is dealing with a narcissist, the narcissist sees it and they start to act even more narcissistic because that strong person exposes how fragile their ego really truly is. All that person has to do is keep being who they are. That narcissist can't even help but to compare themselves. They get irritated by strong individuals because they can't help but to sit back and look at how different you really are from them. Wow, this person knows how to talk to people. This person knows how to forgive. This person knows how to bounce back and go back and do it again. This person is resilient. They can go through the worst challenges and still shine bright like a damn diamond. This makes narcissists go loco, lose their mind. They can't seem to understand how you are still such an amazing being. It's annoying to see that even in spite of all of their tactics against you, you were able to cut them off, walk away, and still create a better life for yourself. And maybe just because of that, maybe just because you are thriving, maybe because you're choosing to walk away from them, now they're attacking you through what's known as those smear campaigns. They're making sure they're alienating you from your children because they're going crazy at the fact that you are too strong. You figured them out. The mask slipped. The mask is off. There's no more, I'm so in love with this person. It's more you now like, I want to get away from this person. I'm done with this person. I don't want nothing to do with this person. And when a narcissist knows that someone who they thought was a puppet for life is no longer that puppet, they lose their narcissistic mind. Now they're frantically trying to figure out how to get new supplies and enable flying monkeys. Narcissists will never be able to handle a strong individual. Anytime they encounter someone who they underestimated as weak and they learned down the road that this person is actually nowhere near weak, if you pay attention, you will see the narcissist lose their mind. You'll see it in their decisions. You'll see it in their actions and reactions. You'll see it in how they're talking about you. You'll see in how they're moving on with their life and other toxic relationships. You will see that they spiral out of narcissistic control as a result of having to have dealt with somebody who is full of strength, somebody who embodies resilience, Somebody who's not afraid to proclaim their power, take their power back if a narcissist ever tried it. If this has been you, or if you've had this experience, I encourage you to share your experience in the comments, like the video, share the content, and subscribe so you're not missing out on future videos in relation to what you're going through. In addition, to book a life coaching session with me, or to reach out and talk to me, or to purchase any Mommy So True merchandise, please look at the description box below. Thank you for watching today's video. Stay blessed and stay true. Until next time, beautiful people. Bye.